Feeling anxious about the latest jobs report and what it means for your financial future? Good evening, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, always live with no edits. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button now, as you're going to like what I'm about to say. So, just to start off this lovely evening, I am going to be presenting not one of my favorite pieces, but a very, very cool piece. And right here, you were looking at, look at that, Steamboat Willie. And I always like to tease, but this is before Disney went straight up woke. And you know what I'm talking about, went straight up woke, you know. This is back when Disney was very, very fruitful, very, very kid-friendly, and not necessarily pushing agendas. And of course, yes, Steamboat Willie. This is sure to please Disney and Mickey Mouse fans everywhere. What's really nice about this coin is they are extremely high quality, and the purity of these rounds are grabbing the attention of coin collectors like myself, silver stackers, and audiences of all kind, because it's Disney. I mean, hate it or love it, Disney is Disney. This collectible round features a meticulously sculpted still frame of Mickey Mouse at the wheel in Disney's Steamboat Willie, the most famous mouse of all time. I mean, when I say the most famous mouse, this is the most famous mouse of all time. Absolutely. I mean, you can't show me a more famous mouse. It's Mickey Mouse. And then, yes, you have the reverse showing the Steamboat and the 1928 year date for when the animated short was released. These rounds have exquisite detailing and high-quality craftsmanship that reflect the piece's artistic and collectible value. Massively, massively collectible. Look at that. And what I really like is its image captures the essence of an era where creativity and innovation began to shape the future of entertainment. I mean, truly, over practically a century ago. It serves as a tribute to the early animators' integrity. Excuse me. I'm over here saying typos in my head, but it does serve as a tribute to the animators' creativity, making it more than just a collectible. This is truly, truly, truly a piece of history. And real quick, guys, before I continue, I want to give a quick shout out. This is to my loyal subscriber. I love this person. This is Silver Sleuth 007, a comment from last night. New format is neato. Barry Bonds, steroids didn't affect that sweet swing. Physical silver will last. Derivative silver won't. I'd be curious if secondhand shops are losing money. Silver Sun, classic. So I love that. Barry Bonds, steroids didn't affect that sweet swing. And I have these coins, these silver rounds for some of the best athletes, and they were steroid users. I mean, I hate to say it, but some of the best athletes on paper in history, football, baseball, basketball, I mean, you name it, all these dudes were doing steroids. I don't want to take away from their genius as athletes. It is, of course, disappointing and unsettling knowing that a lot of these greats did dabble with that to enhance their performance, but it's like that's why you got incredible performance. Again, I'm not advocating for steroids. I have never done steroids. I would never do steroids. I do not encourage steroids. But again, I know these guys were brilliant even without it. I mean, it put them on the next level, but even without it, they were brilliant. Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Alex Rodriguez. I mean, I can go on and on and on. This is just speaking baseball specifically. But again, back to the silver show. If you have a job right now in the U.S., or if you're considering entering the job market, you need to hear this. Pay attention. The jobs reports for August shows that payrolls increased by just 142,000, which is less than many experts were expecting. The unemployment rate dipped slightly to 4.2%, but the real unemployment rate, which gives a clear picture of the job market, actually rose to 7.9%. This discrepancy tells us that the official numbers do not reflect the economic reality. I mean, they just do not reflect it. The Federal Reserve is closely analyzing this report to decide on future interest rates. The expectation was initially for a modest 25 basis point cut, which many experts believe wouldn't significantly boost economic activity. However, given the current job market and the report's findings, the Fed might opt for a more substantial 50 basis point cut. While this could offer some relief, it's unlikely to be a game changer for people looking to buy homes or for businesses considering expansion. The report also highlighted troubling trends. There were substantial downward revisions in previous months. Jobs numbers and layoffs are happening more frequently than new hires. Many companies are hesitant to expand due to high borrowing costs and the upcoming election. This is causing businesses to be more selective in their hiring and cautious with their investments. Can you blame them? This surge of foreign-born workers has had a noticeable impact on the job market. Since the end of 2020, there's been a net gain of more than 9 million immigrants. This influx, combined with economic conditions, is reshaping the job landscape and affecting wages and job security. Given all these factors, rising unemployment rates, cautious business expansions, and a volatile job market, the need for financial security is more pressing than ever. In times of economic instability, silver offers a tangible asset that will preserve and even increase in value. I mean, it's the reality. As traditional financial markets become increasingly unpredictable, investing in silver will surely provide a reliable hedge against inflation and the economic downturn that we're all living in now. So yes, right here. This one's a bit worn. I show way nicer ones than these. Generally, I get uncirculated 1964 Canadian half dollars. This one is from the Denver Mint specifically, so they're a little bit more desirable, more expensive. But again, I tend to get them uncirculated. This one is not, and that's exactly why I'm showing it. This is the first year of the Canadian half dollar series in 1964, issued to honor, of course, President John F. Kennedy soon after his assassination. The obverse features a profile of the popular, handsome young president, while the reverse, which I really like this, the reverse is an adaptation of the Great Seal of the United States. Due to rising silver prices, 1964 was the final year of 90% silver circulating in U.S. coinage. A Kennedy half dollar from 1964 in circulating condition is worth between $12 and $25. However, on the open market, 1964 half dollars in pristine, uncirculated condition sell for as much as $5,200. $5,200. Imagine if this one was pristine and uncirculated. You got over $5,000 in. I mean, it's crazy. $5,000, but was essentially half a dollar. And I mean, guys, that's just why I'm so serious in this game when it comes to stacking silver. You know, I don't talk about it enough, but I have Bitcoin. I have certain life policies where I get dividends. So aside from Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, a variety of cryptocurrencies, I'm not going to get into it, but I will encourage you to get Bitcoin. Of course, life policies that bring me back dividends, I'm getting up to 9 or 10% return, which still doesn't match inflation because it's drastic what's happening right now. And that's why people really need to be financially literate. They need to be getting their hands on silver. They need to be getting their hands on cryptocurrency. They need to be getting their hands on actual physical assets. I know Bitcoin isn't, but long term, do your research. It's going to be tremendous what's going to happen in the future. The same way I'm confident that there's going to be big things, big gains in the future for silver and gold, and we're seeing it in real time. There's going to be massive gains for Bitcoin. And of course, we are seeing it in real time. But folks, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, God bless you. God bless your household. And God bless America.